All right, guys, so we're at the track, and I had completely forgotten to swap to change the map, we're gonna go to BC, hold it down. The check engine light will flash. As you can see, I'm on map 1. Now we're gonna push it up. That's map 2. Hold the BC button down.
And don't forget to change your map.
I'm doing it right now.
Right.
Appreciate it. Now it's on map 2, baby. There you go, motherfucker.
Always check the door before you lay down. Keep a glass of water by the bed. A dose.
Fucking stupid shit, bro. I knew something was wrong with that shit. Oh, brother. So I thought I had put the car in second gear to do a second gear launch control, but I didn't. So sorry about that on the video. Again, this is why you record and look over the footage to see what kind of dumb mistakes you made. She likes second gear. And I love taking video whenever you go to the track and do passes or anything like that, or you're trying to figure out your car. Man, this is very, very detrimental to take video of the inside of the car, the tailpipe of the car, to see what it's doing, if it's smoking and stuff like that you can't really see. And there's a lot of high pressure when you get to the track and people are rushing you to the light, and especially with cars like ours where you have to activate rear wheel drive if you're doing a burnout, and then make sure you get back into all wheel drive and all your settings are set up right or whatever. So it's a lot of things that go through your head when you're doing it. I completely forgot to freaking log any of those runs. So of course, as soon as I'm gonna send my email to Ben, hey, this is going on, I need help with fixing this, completely lost the time. But anyways, I'm new to the BMW deal, and as far as modding and stuff like that, so I'm learning as I go, and I'm doing everything myself. So it is definitely a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's also very rewarding to see that the car is actually working. Meaning, running a 10.5. Who gave this guy a camera? 10.5? Come on, bro. You run a 10.0, you fucking idiot. 10.0. 10.0. On 89-degree weather, 120 plus IATs, guys. That's pretty decent numbers for me, and I'm happy with it. Not the 9 second that I thought I was gonna get, but again, I'm dealing with this launch control issue that I'm trying to figure out, and this is where we go to the track. And I want to get everything dialed in prior to FL2K. I definitely want to participate in that. So I got plenty of time to do so. And I feel confident that I can get the car dialed in. If you guys watched the video this whole time, I really appreciate it. I thought I had, on the third run, I thought I had activated second gear leave, but I didn't. I put it back on first gear. Again, launch control did the same exact thing, where it lets go of the rear tire and then basically go into a little burnout at the light. And as soon as I let go, the car went sideways. As you can see, I let go real quick, hit the brake and hit it again, and still ran a 10.5. Well, could that have been a 9-second pass? Probably. The first one could have been a 9-second pass. All of them, I think, had a 9-second in it. The weather wasn't there, had just rained. It's a lot of things that got to go right to get the car to run its best. And I feel like the car gave me a pretty good basic, like a pretty good base of where the car's at right now. And I'm pretty happy with it. Again, if you think you're going to just get the car dialed in and then you're going to go to the track and you're not going to have issues like this, man, you're sorely mistaken, or you just started doing this. This is not my first rodeo as far as doing stuff like this. So I already know that I went with worse expectations and best expectations, and I got right in the middle of what I wanted, and I got to see what the car is capable of doing. So I'm very happy with everything the way it went. If you guys watch this whole video, man, I appreciate the support. I've been kind of falling off lately. I got a lot of videos that I have to edit, and I haven't had the motivation to do so. But I'm trying to get back into editing the videos and making the long form videos and letting you guys know how the car is doing. This video of the track is kind of coming out offset because, of course, the car got the fuel system put on, got the port injection put on, and all that other stuff that I did in the garage that I have video of and I have to edit and I got to put it out, but I haven't done it yet. So I appreciate you guys watching. I want to show you the good and the bad. I'm not just going to put a 9-second pass when I get a 9-second pass and be like, it was all fucking cake and I got a 9-second pass right away. No, you're going to see how much I fucking suffer and how much it takes to actually do this shit. I'm not going to fucking edit the bad shit out and put the good shit in. So you're going to see the crappy passes, you're going to see the good passes, and you're going to see everything in between. So we're going to suffer together. Again, hit a like, subscribe. Try to keep me motivated to keep making the videos and showcasing some of the shit that you might run into. So appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.